Hello everybody! Welcome to part 3 of our collection highlight video for wrist Mafia watches. Today I've got my Henry Ashtons, of which I have 3, and my pair of Austin Jaguers. So, we will begin with the smaller of the two collections, the Austin Jaguers. So let's get these babies opened up so I can show you what we got. First one, I just have to highlight this box. Very cool wood design. This is the Bourbon 7. It says Special Reserve. And I'll bring you in for a closer look at that one in just a moment. The other one, plain black, nothing special. Just the insignia. Alright, here we go. Here is the Bourbon 7 Special Reserve. Very simplistic face. A lot of the watches have had this. And it's battery operated, hence the piece of plastic sitting right there to keep the battery from running down. Nice leather band with Austin Jaguer Bourbon 7 Special Reserve right here on the back as well. Very handsome gold colored outer rim with a black face. Yes, black face. I want to take a look at it off camera for a moment. Make sure I'm actually accurate about that. Alrighty, and that's the Boston 7. We move over to the second one. Our Bourbon Double Black Reserve. Once again, double black appropriately has the black watch. Double black written on the back. Once again, very appropriately. Very simple watch. Just a very... not too much to say about these two. With a lighter colored brown leather band. Honestly, I feel that the one on here on the Bourbon 7 would look a lot nicer on this watch. But that's just my opinion. Some of you might have others, which is perfectly fine. We're all allowed to have our own opinions about these watches. And that does it for the two Austin Jaguer watches. Now, we will move to the first watch I ever got when I started Wrist Mafia. The Henry Ashton was the first brand I ever got. So that makes these a little meaningful to me. Makes these very meaningful to me for that reason. So, we will open each up. And then we'll go through them. And one of these Henry Ashtons was also the first one I ever received. The beginning of the collection. Alright, so we will begin with that particular watch. Is right here. As soon as I take the accessories out, which came in a nice envelope here. Polishing cloth. The card, which is our warranty. And I guess this would be their mission. I don't know. And we have, this is actually not the first one I ever got, but that's okay. That's over here, and we will get to that in just a moment. This is the Riviera 41 series. Beautiful watch. Actually. Oh, yeah. I knew I had something wrong here. This is actually not the Riviera 41 series. We'll do that one next. This here is, if I can get it out of the box, Here we go. Actually, I don't know which watch this is, but it's a very cool Henry Ashton watch. One of my favorites. I love the fact that it's got the days right here. It's got these awesome blue hands that stand out against the white background and look really cool. Definitely love this one. It's got each, I don't know what, I never did figure out what this dial does, but of course the seconds are marked out across the outer edge. And then you have the days, Sunday through Saturday right here. Certified date dials. Flip it over on the back. Limited edition Henry Ashton. Pretty much run-of-the-mill stuff. And this one, I honestly do forget which one this is. But overall, very cool looking watch. Now we will actually move to the Riviera 41 series. Côte d'Azur. Pardon my terrible pronunciation. This was the first ever watch that I received from Wrist Mafia. And one of the more simple designs. My favorite part being these blue hands. Now as you see, there's no second hand. Just minutes. Minute, an hour. And whatever the purpose of this little number is down here. I'm actually not sure. But it's a nice, simple watch. Leather band, as the same with this watch right over here. That is now buried in all the paperwork that came with it, theoretically. I believe I mixed up some of the paperwork, but it happens to the best of us. Beautiful background on this one. I love the scene. It's like a coastline. Some animals. Never noticed that before. It's amazing the things you pick out after not looking at a watch for a while. Definitely very cool. And now, of these trio, one watch that definitely caught my eye the most even came with its own individual pouch within the box. A little hard to open this up one-handed. There we go. All right. Here we have the final watch of this highlight. The Henry Ashton Sub-Second V1. The only of the one of the Henry Ashtons that does not have the awesome blue hands, which I wish this one did, because that would make that watch a lot nicer. But still, this is a very cool looking watch. Flip it over real quick. Very simple back, which is fine. The band is leather brown, which goes nicely with the watch itself. Although personally, I would prefer the black leather, but that's just my opinion. Overall, though, this is a very nice watch. Once again, no second hand. The gold complements the black of the face. It's got, I guess this is that little second thing. Don't know. Well, that's alright though. Still a very cool watch. And that, my friends, is going to do it for part 3 of this collection highlight. Definitely comment in the section below which of these watches so far is your favorite. because the one I like my favorite watch has yet to come up. Although I do like the ones I have here. But I have a particular one that I like that I'll be showing in the individual section, which will be the final part of this series. Because we still have a couple other groups that I have to highlight. And I believe in the next video I might actually be highlighting 3 groups instead of 2, because I have several brands that I only have 2 of. So I'll probably just do that and just highlight those 3. But you'll find only one way to find out which of those watches that is to stick with me and definitely check out the next video, which will probably be part 4. So, till then, I will see you all next time.